Yeah, Fogged, I'm looking forward to this because we've seen OG. They're coming in again with another draft, another new hero. Spirit Breaker this time round is going to be shown from them, and it will be mid-one playing a core Spirit Breaker. Yeah, but he was actually able to get both of them top because he got that one as Samel's coming back. The first one, No-Tail, it was just sitting there behind the tower, and he just went up and two-touched it, and No-Tail didn't move it away at all. So
okay, 1k gold advantage at 2 minutes.
Yeah, thanks for the couriers.
They are able to find Matu, though, with the aggression coming out from the two of them.
See if they can get Puppey as well. Puppey's going to go for the TP, and he'll be out of there. So
once it all does play out mid, seeing Nisha, he's pulling ahead a little bit, but, you know, Topson's doing okay. But you have to remember, Nisha's full HP and full mana pretty much the whole time. Topson's going to have to actually spend money on top. That regen as top.
Zai tried to get in there. The bold charge is just about keeping him alive. Samel, he's able to get in range for the killing blow.
Nice.
So holding on nicely on this top lane.
Checking runes now immediately. Secret. They know that Topson has been going for bottle quite a lot, especially on a hero like Venge. Checking both. They have a catapult wave mid too. Topson, he might just get dove and brought down pretty easily here.
Yeah, there's going to be TP backup coming in from No-Tail. We'll see if he's able to get there in time already. The Reaper's Scythe is out and Topson will fall. Yapso now turns over towards No-Tail, pulls him back. They'll be able to get both of them. The Secret moving on mid one. Still going to continue on the charge. Makes the connection, instantly starts to step away. Doesn't want to mess around with the three members of Secret. As Secret just have so much strength around this Nisha Necro on this central area of the map. Charge onto Yapsor. Instantly puts a stop to it with the Remnant. No-Tail's able to reach around for the side with the Fortune Zen, but a quick dissimulate jumps it away. Topson still finds the magic missile. Yapsor. Don't know if there's any escape from this with a Purifying Flames nuke and a few right clicks. OG will get the kill. Nisha has waltzed over. The Reaper size back up. Pops it onto No-Tail. The threshold wasn't quite hit, but No-Tail does still end up going down. Zai pots the stick charges, but mid-one finds the bashes. Beats down onto Zai. Now he's got to run up to the high ground. And the mischance will play to his favor as mid-one won't get hit by Puppey's right clicks.
But the Reaper... Oh, the Death
Pulse chases him. Nisha, underneath the tower, still has the Ghost Shroud, pops it. Now with the turn, the Remnant pull back onto Samel. Samel surrounded. He's got the ult. He's going to pop it, but they can deal with this very easily as there's four members of Secret just dragging in Samel deeper and deeper. Nisha's going to be able to claim the final touch. As we've seen this all before, the Nisha Necrophos off to a blazing start, 4-0-1.
And we said it earlier on, there's not a whole lot of magic damage really to pierce through that Ghost Shroud a lot of the times too in this game. Looks like they will go for the outpost bottom. Saksa committing forward with Rolling Thunder.
Let's get the proc with the lucky shot. Charge in. Zai. He's got a fall here. OG able to pick up the bat. So still able to find something, but as every minute passes...
They want to start pressing the issue forward too, because once they start falling behind too much in towers, Secret can just always respond to all those movements with the better numbers. So they really want to press the issue forward here and get this objective taken out.
Charge onto Puppey. It's underneath the tower. Does mid-one want to continue this? He does. He's going to go in onto Puppey. Yapsha at the side has been focused, but he dissimulates into the trees and has 6 with the Astral Step. He's out of there. Saksa with the Rolling Thunder finds the stun connection onto Nisha. Samel starting to beat away, but he knows that this is a scary hero to fight right now. Nisha's just going to turn the drag back with the lasso, the Eclipse, and the Reaper Sight just hammered down onto Samel. The Troll is dead. So is No-Tail. It always looked like this was going to be a very hard fight for OG to take.
Uh-oh. Already ramping up 5k gold lead. Matu is pretty far forward. Maybe they can take advantage of him.
He's stuck around a bit.
There's a Nisha in the area, but it looks like they might chase forward here.
Let's see, is anyone going to come in and out? Oh, Nisha, yeah. As you say, they just turn mid-one's dead even before he gets the chance to even touch Matu.
Oh, look at Nisha. Another courier.
Another courier. I mean, they are focusing Nisha on the front. He's still got the Ghost Round and a mech and a pretty decently full one to pop as he heals himself back up. Is there any more help for him, though? It doesn't look like it. They do manage to kill off the Necrophos, finally getting Nisha off the map. Yapsor still with an Astral Step, able to step out to the side. And Matu, of course, did get out of there. During that time too, Zai getting a bit of solo farm top, has the bots and have that easier chance of charging in, finding lassos mid lane. Charge forward from mid-one. They're committing with the swashbuckle as well. Turn around onto mid-one. He's been Lucid Beam chased from Yapsor. He's going to have the Remnant up in 5 seconds. They turn upon him. Reaper Scythe down onto No-Tail, making sure that there's no save and that the rest of OG have to continue to run. Without their Oracle, they don't have the safety to keep the fight going. The Remnant's out, but it won't catch anyone. Mid-one, he's actually going to charge straight back in. There's a buyback from No-Tail. They have the outpost control. No-Tail's going to TP across. OG are going to try and turn this. They're able to blow up Matt Matu stacks up with a 3-man Rolling Thunder, but OG, they're just falling apart here despite their willingness to take this fight. With that buyback from N0tail, it still was not a great fight to take at all, as 4 die. Saxa, the last survivor, even he may not get away. He has one more swashbuckle. The stacks of napalm are building up upon him. Zai diving in. This will be Secret getting the slow but sure team wipe. Out maybe at the cost of the life of Zai. Zai will offer himself up, but at the end of the day, everybody's dead on OG. There we go, 16 minutes in. Secret just continuing to tick off all the boxes on the way towards this victory.
So that one will probably get dewarded. Vision on the map extremely limited from OG. I've seen a lot of them actually get taken out from Secret. As they're gonna rejoin, Saxa, he commits forward and just goes to his death.
Yeah, it doesn't even get the chance to Rolling Thunder. There's too many ways to interrupt the roll-up.
Look at Matu's just charging in aggressively here.
Yeah, he's got a DD rune. He wants to fight. There's N0tail. Wait, look at that damage with the DD. Another beams out. N0tail tries to disarm Matu. It will stop him from killing him, but it won't hold back YapzOr. As YapzOr goes in with the Astral Step to the high ground. Eclipses out as Matu, he's done with mid 1. Kills off the Spirit Breaker. A tier 2 to fall in the mid lane. We're coming up to the 20-minute mark. It's 20 to 10, 11k lead. Zai playing around with Sumail. Puppey sprouts him up. TP over from Sax, he's back in the action. Has got the Rolling Thunder, looking for Zai in the trees. They will find him. The bat's dead. Zai goes a little too deep, and OG will be able to kill the bat. And yeah, because you know it's always going to kick off that sort of demoralizing conversation where someone's like, oh, do we have the outpost at least?
Like,
and then no, we didn't.
Outpost.
And then that hurts when you know when it's 20 minutes and 30 seconds and you're like, we didn't get either outpost.
But the aggression, they're coming out. They've actually
they found Zai. The CP's coming over, but they're going to be able to nuke him with the Purifying Flames. The rest of Secret have turned up though, so OG have got to be very careful if they want to commit to this, and they do. Sax is rolling in. He's going to look towards Puppey. Sumail's coming across as well. They want to kill off the supports first, but there's a buyback from Zai. Secret wanting to fight into OG as OG dive near to the tower. Charge forward with the Firefly. Another Lucid Beam slows Sumail down. He'll be knocked back by an excellent Flame Break from Zai. False Promise comes into play, but they'll lock down Sumail, drag him back. He's got the BKB and the Powder Trance. Can he live steal up enough to stay alive? He's beating onto Matu. He's keeping himself alive for now. Matu's getting low. Sumail, he's going to take him down the once, but there's an Aegis in play. Matu's going to have a second life, and Sumail himself will not. Sumail still goes down. And over to the side, the catch isn't even over yet for Secret. They've found Topson. Yule Scepter from YapzOr puts his TP to a stop. As OG try as they might, they just cannot seem to turn this one around.
Good at defensive position, so if they do try to make an aggressive play, they're overextending and you can catch them.
They're on track to finding Matu here with his smoke. Tops is able to get the setup. He's so close. Is he in range for the swap? He is. He's able to drag him back into the rest of the team, but Matu gets the Eclipse off. The rest of Secret turn up. They commit with the Nerve Strike. Is it enough to kill Matu? It's not. Matu will survive. False Promise keeps Topson alive here as Matu's able to step to the side, turn around. Topson underneath the tower. He'll die as the False Promise comes to an end. Also, Sumail finds YapzOr, so OG, they'll get something, but again, it's a trade where they're losing the majority.
He's got a BKB now, though, so he can actually disengage. Yeah, the thing is, before he was able to stick on him because he was just able to get the constant root, but now he has BKBs. He can walk away and get the sustain and defense from his teammates.
I mean, it's just sort of the story of the game.
The Sentry Ward, it's still there.
It's got the setup onto Topson. And with that said, Secret, they can start approaching high ground here in the mid lane. They may need to use it here if they want to try and attempt to hold onto this mid set of racks. Sumail's going to TP back, so is N0tail. There's the buyback from Topson. They don't want to let a set of racks go.
The armor is just, the armor values are ridiculous because of this, the Lunar Blessing on top of that Solar and the mech. Like Matumba, when he's all buffed up, this Troll Warlord is not going to be hitting him nearly as hard as he was before.
Sweep over in this direction. I mean, even if they do have the high ground jump, Secret's going to have time to respond. Zai coming in down bottom. He's got the Blink Lasso ready to go. He's going to find the catch onto Topson. Topson dragged underneath the tower. Mid-one's charging forward to try and get Topson out of this horrible place, deep under the tier 2. But it's not going to be able to save him as Nisha comes in. Sags is taken out by Matu. Mid-one goes for the TP out. He'll make it away. But again, it's OG just coming out of the map and instantly losing 2 of their players. Still 30 seconds, no Topson after that previous buyback for the last attempted hold. Was successful at pushing back Secret then, but it won't be this time as Secret take the mid set. move over towards the bottom. They've still got a fortification. Mid one's going to charge forward, but again, the charge broken by the flame break from Zai. No connection to be had. As Matu, Nisha, they'll finish the tier 3. Nisha now with a completed Shiva's Guard on top of his Halberd, Mech, and Ghost Scepter. Mid one trying to charge in. He's been sprouted and taken out. Saxa goes in with a Rolling Thunder, but they just pop the BKB on Matu. Turn and punch into him as Saxa has to roll out. The BKB comes out from Samel, but Zai's quick to counterplay with the lasso, wasting the BKB duration. The Eclipse comes through. The racks fall down. Secret claim a second set. Mid one's charge put to a stop by the Lucent Beam.
GG.
The battle trance is popped by Samel, but this one is well and truly over, and it feels like it has been for quite some time, as this game, 29 minutes in, 30k lead, 34-13. Secret off to a hot start in this best of 5.
They've just been... I don't want to just blame it entirely on this opening with a troll, but I feel when you do open with a troll,
yeah, Fogged, what do you reckon? Are the odds a little bit better this time round for OG, considering the draft we're seeing? I'm seeing Secret getting some pretty solid heroes again. There's a Matumba Man Luna once more.
this is a very OG style, though. They've got heroes that they played at TI, the Pugna plus the Spectre. That was one of their big specialties. Just get that Spectre online, keep life draining him in the team fights, and he becomes an absolute monster. But they got to make that point as Thompson... Yapso missed the arrow.
I was going to say, he's lucky that Yapso whiffed that one. He may still end up going down, though. No-Tail's trying to block them off. Thompson can get out. He'll live. There's Secret. A rare mistake there from Yap, just slightly off with the arrow. It means that Thompson gets out.
Oh,
maybe Nisha can still find him, though. He's got the Grave Chill skilled. Arrow again going to miss. But they should get him here, as Matu's got the vision for a final Lucent Beam. They get the job done at the end of the day. Secret, 2 kills to start this one off.
They're going to tip. Yeah, they're going to tip Yap. So they're like, come on, man. Very nicely set up. And Sumail, he's able to farm pretty nicely on 11 last hits.
He's stepping forward, though, with the wave. Puppy going to start body blocking him off as well here. Samel, he came very far forward there for that CS, and he's going to go down. No-Tail will get the route onto Matumba Man, but Matumba Man can keep his distance. He's actually going to turn because he knows he's going to be able to help the team get a second one. Samel he pushed right into that wave there.
He will, though, as he walks up a little too far on Nisha. Thompson very fortunate to get that.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right for the most part. Just having these points at the Grave Chill, slowing down that movement and attack speed, just totally puts a stop to what the Monkey King wants to usually do in some of more of the favorable matchups. Top lane, Zai's actually going to be able to get the solo kill onto the mid one. Beastmaster. Now that's something you don't expect, I feel, in a 1v1. Kunkka killing the Beastmaster. Obviously, eventually get that Vessel, which is going to help out greatly against the amount of heals that a lot of OG's heroes do rely on.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the life drain just being blown on the Spectre a lot of times is going to counteract that. Matu, he steps up very far forward.
Got good amount of damage with the blast, and Matu, yeah, the rest of Secret, no, he's gone. This time Matu caught out of position too far forward, and OG able to surround him.
And they've won that bottom lane now because of it. Pretty handedly as...
Thompson's over here as well. Puppy's going to go for the TP out. Thompson's got a boundless strike ready to stop it. So OG doing an excellent job of making this bottom half of the map very successful for them.
Yeah. Matu now has to go up top at 2 risk of dying from those slows that are coming up from the Enchantress.
Saxa. He's trying to do a bit of warding, but Nisha and Yapso are hunting. And with the stuns between the arrow availability and the familiars, there's very little Saxa can do apart from just try and waste as much time of these two as he can. As he'll attempt to go for the self-decrepify. Nisha toying around, comes in with the stuns, and final nuke or so will kill him off as Nisha's able to get the kill.
Took him a moment of time as mid one now has hit level 6, and look at this top. Matu still kind of weak. They're going to try to get aggressive with No-Tail, but oh, Zai is here.
He's going to turn with the roar. Breaks the combo of the boat connecting, but the torrent still catches him.
Oh, No-Tail.
There's backup. Sumail's going to come in with the Horde. They're going to try and go on to Zai. Zai, the Kunkka's buff does come to an end, so he's got to be a little careful with this run wearing off, as OG can blow him up with the Boundless Strike over into the trees. And Matu, he's here also. They're going to be able to pick up both of the cores as Secret with this quick move from OG. Sumail, after having an excellent lane down bottom, he's now 2-1-2. He's getting active. The first Haunt, it couldn't have been any better.
Nisha not looking to get involved since he didn't have the Dominator finished up. It's now coming out on the courier, but they're TPing bottom to set up for him.
They're going to chase.
Already on top of him.
Nisha, he's able to turn with the Grave Chill, steal some of that movement speed, but No-Tail's in range with the slow of the enchant. He can go for the resummon using the familiars, but the Raw's there. Puppey's trying to head over and help out. The arrow's going to whiff. They turn over towards mid one though, with the backup inbound from Secret. Nisha will be able to turn and get the kill with the help of Puppey. Over towards No-Tail too. Secret, they're not quite done. They'll chase for another. Puppey's got the blast back up in a second, and Zai, he's got the catch, dragging him back with the X mark. Secret will be able to hit back into OG and take the tier 1 on this bottom half themselves.
He gets it on his Fortunate Heroes, where it gives him armor. Visage lacks armor. Lacks a bit of mana, too. And now he's going to have a mech on top of it, so that Arcane Ring is just super value. Bottom.
The jump in mid one. He's struggling to find space on the map every time. Zai's got his number. Whether it be the top lane or down bottom, Zai's always there with the catch on mid one.
Thompson.
Up top. Thompson. Keeping the familiars on top of him. Puppey coming in from the side with the Moonlight Shadow. Sets up with the Fire Blast. Matthew's got the Eclipse. Thompson posts the Balance Trap, but he's already dead. Saxa has also got very few places to run to as he's trying to escape with the Surf to Crepify, but it comes to an end. Another Lucent Beam from Matu claims the kill. As
Did I see that right? Did the Glaives? Were Glaives? I guess I actually think I've read that before. Glaives bounce off the outpost?
It's going to get to the pit around the same time, but I mean, Yapsop, he just take it out immediately with the arrow. They keep this area safe to finish this one off, and Secret, they'll have the Aegis in their hands. Matu to pick it up. I mean, I'm sure he will. He's got a cube, right? I mean, sure, he's picked up an Ogre Club. There's many, many great items on Kunkka that begin with an Ogre Club.
I think Halberd is probably the best one, but I mean, if he gets an Ags and it works, then that's great. As bottom.
Once again, mid one, the man left behind. As Zai, he's always got the catch on him, always finds the X mark on Mr. Mid one. He's getting pushed down by Secret. They need Samael to save the day, OG. As this tier 3, it's getting taken. OG cannot push Secret off it. There's the Radiance. Are they going to try and make a jump before the Rax falls? That's the question. No-Tail caught by the arrows. Samael. He is here. He's playing around with the horn there. And now it comes out. What can he do with it? He looks to go straight away onto Nisha, but the boat is coming down. The Balance Strike catches onto the 3 of them. Wukong's command as well from Thompson. They're looking towards Matthew, but Matthew just stands his ground with the Eclipse. The Radiance is just not enough damage at the moment. Secret have enough sustain to not care at all, as they pretty much all sit at full HP. Only Matthew that got a little bit low after that fight. But him, of course, the man, still with the Aegis. As Secret take that bottom set of racks. Saxa going for a bit of a life drain onto Zai, but the 2-man torrent from Zai catches the both of them. No-Tail beaten down by these familiars. Another Soul Assumption Nuke finishes him off. No-Tail will buy back here. Can OG re-engage into this? It doesn't look like it. Mid one caught by a torrent yet again. Samael falls. He is, of course, without buyback, as he did have to fully invest in that Radiance. 20-7, 9k lead again at just the early time of 20 minutes. You know, both of these games, Secret as a team and as an 5 individuals, they have just looked untouchable.
Mid one, he's walking up. Not again, mid one. Just gets soloed by Nisha that time. And he can't actually walk in at all, as we've seen. He just gets completely burst down from all the insane amount of damage that Secret's entire draft does have. I think they're trying to push forward here to find something, but...
I mean, Zai's going to have the setup. He's going to go for the X-Mark Torrent. The boat will be blocked. The arrow will be blocked by the Albert Smasher. And now Zai, he's ready to go with the Torrent Storm. Samael's trying to come in onto the backlines, but they've lost Thompson. Samael tries to horn out to escape, but they're chasing him down. Double kill for Matu, as they're just going to call it GG. 22 minutes in. You thought game 1 was rough for OG. Game 2 comes and slaps them even harder in the face. And you can see it there on the look of No-Tail. This is a hard as hell series for OG. 2 games in a row now where Secret have just destroyed them. Changing things up, Fog, because this time around, at least we're seeing the Luna on the other side of things. OG's going to be able to grab that with that first pick for Samael, and Secret down the line. And obviously, eventually, you're just going to be able to shove the wave out with the remnants and farm the camps.
Yeah, he looks like he's just actually going to double up the wave right away. So a full extra creep wave under the tower for Topson. Let's see how much Nisha can actually mess with his last hits here. As top, we can look at No-Tail dying really quick.
Oh, the three of them sticking up there. You know, it's just about maybe eventually they'll move Puppey down to the bottom. But even then, in a situation where it looked like they might be able to finally capitalize on their hero strengths against the Ursa, Mid1 and Saxa can't quite finish off the kill.
They're duking it out. Topson versus Nisha. Nisha a bit worried right now.
Topson got left. One more Resonant Pulse. He's got the Mango. If he can grab him with the Remnant, he could go for this. Meanwhile, down bottom, Matu and Puppey do kill off Mid1.
Yapso's here.
And with the TP into mid, Topson, he stepped too far forward. The Remnant does hold Yapso back for now. Can Yapso get in range for a right click? He can. Topson tries to jump over to kill off Nisha, but he can't even reach him with the Astral Step.
3,000 gold lead already, and this isn't even the end of the laning phase. It's only 6.5 minutes in. Zai getting aggressive top. Yapso rotating in, but here comes
Topson. To get the wraparound. Yapso, he's going to pop down the cogs, trap up No-Tail. Zai will fall. This time, OG finally able to get themselves a kill on the board. They may get Yapso as well. Seconds, but Yapso with those tranquils, he's out of there, and Topson doesn't want to waste any more time chasing. He's going to look back towards heading over to the mid lane. There was a courier here coming under the ward, but secret no. Or do they actually? No, Yapso's going to breach it out. It's because he's here himself. Yeah, Topson can't get to it. He's going to go try and kill Yapso instead, pulling him back with the Remnant, but the Cogs pushing Topson back. Topson cannot get this kill. He has to back off. At the same time, down bottom, Mid1 was trying to cut the creeps. Puppey and Nisha just get on top of him. And it's another time, second time in a row, where Mid1's being forced out of this bottom lane as he just wasn't able to get a good start going. Top, they're still trying for Yapso. As again, the Cogs are just pushing Topson back. He doesn't have enough mana. Somehow, he's just walking past the tier 1. He's trying to go for this. He has got No-Tail and Topson here with him. The Fade Bolt will stop them from being able to turn on him, so Sumail is fine. But OG, they're just desperately trying to find these kills. This time, Topson, he has got a solid grab on Zai. Zai pops the one, charges. He's trying to juke in the trees, but they won't escape. OG, they will kill off Zai. Finally, able to find something here with all the time that Topson spent hunting for a kill.
It's something amusing about watching Topson without boots, just sitting up there for 2 minutes attempting a gank, and he finally is able to find the success to get Sumail a little bit of space. Bottom though, Mid1. Nisha's already set up here.
They've got the control. They drag him back with the Vortex. Mid1 dead again on this bottom lane. Matu
for Mid1
off to a brilliant start in a matchup. He's got bottle charges, and Nisha himself, bottle is empty. Not quite enough to try and go for it himself. Topson's actually moving over here to see if he can get involved on this top lane, but the Treant's already scouting out the entire movement.
Bounties and outposts. Fight bottom, Matu versus Mid1.
Matu's winning this. He needs No-Tail to come in and help out. There's a TP coming across as well from Zai. Mid1's just going to go down again. Matu.
Oh my god.
Almost just doing it on his own now. Killing off Mid1 and getting close to Matu has just resulted in his death again and again and again.
Yeah, and Matu, he also has a Royal Jelly, and he's going to be getting an incredible pace on this Battle Fury. He can match Farm of Luna quite easily.
Nisha wants to play. He's got an Arcane Rune. Zips in onto Saxa. They'll be able to find themselves one. Mid1 tries with the lasso, but there's no follow-up. He drags back Nisha a little bit, but Nisha's still got mana in the tank. No-Tail trying to chase. Does manage to lead him with the telekinesis, but Matu, he's walked over from the bottom lane, focusing down No-Tail, getting the swipes up. Another Shikuchi will keep No-Tail alive, and Topson is able to jump into the river with the Astral Step, get the kill. Matu takes the kill onto Rubik, turns over towards Sumail. Matu, he wants to chase this. He's got stick charges. He knows that he can remain locked down onto the Luna. Sumail, he needs help. He's not going to get it. It's a double kill for Matu. Topson, he's got to run. He's got no Astral Step to simulate. Up in a second. He's blocked up by the Sprout. Saxa comes in from the side with a swashbuckle. Jump forward from Matu to simulate, buys a little bit of space, but Puppey quick to close the gap with a Shikuchi. It's a 4th kill onto OG. 4 members dead, and another tier 1 tower falls at just 11 minutes in.
Like, he's only 1,000 gold away with treads, with a wand, with a windlace. And look, he's already looking at Mid1 again. He's actually the aggressor onto a Batrider.
Mid1. Oh, let him live.
He's got Firefly. He's trying to play around it.
Okay, TP. Oh, there.
Oh, whoa! Oh my god. Yeah, so top. We'll be able to find Topson with the Wrath of Nature, and they're looking for more.
Oh, stone hook shot. Buys a bit of space. Sumail's able to come across. He has got the Eclipse if he wants to use it to guarantee these kills, but he gets pushed back by the Cog. Saxa from the Embers with Rolling Thunder goes for Yapso. Another bounce back. Yapso will go down. No-Tail falls to the power of Nisha. Nisha goes down into the river. Saxa hot on the chase with the remainder of that Rolling Thunder, but it comes to an end. Nisha, he's even thinking about turning on to Saxa. Gets a bit of burst going. How's his mana regen looking though? He's out of bottle charges. He's out of one, but there's the backup from the Nature's Prophet. Matu's also walked in. Samael will pop the ult. Matu getting stunned, but Matu still has the enrage to rely on, so he can jump in, get the slow with the Earth Shock, start to beat into mid one. Mid one flying over the cliff of the Roshan pit to get away and looking to chase down Matu. He's staying on top of the bear. Another sticky napalm stack as Matu's getting slowed down. He's turning, tries to hit into Samael, but Samael will get the kill in time. It's a double kill for Samael, but both Samael and mid one are so low. Puppy's looking for the cleanup on both of them here. One more Shikuchi to close it onto mid one, but No-Tail pops down the sentry, gets the detection, lifts him up. Puppy's got the time lapse, but they had the burst to kill off Puppy. It's a triple kill for Samael. As Samael does go down at the end of it all, but not before he gets a hell of a lot done.
They're going to get some insane farm now as that Battle Fury is finished. And it's everyone on the side of Secret really farming. It's not just the cores.
Yep. Shot at the ready, No-Tail. Heading in with the Shikuchi, but the sentry was down. They do see him. Sentry upon sentry here. There's the vision for the hook shot. Yapsor's in. Saxon trying to roll forward with the cogs. It blocks him off. Saxon can't quite get in immediately. Does still manage to find his way around towards Matu. Mid one trying to step forward, but Mid one, he didn't get the lasso off in time. He does have the net. They push back Matu with the flame break. Mid one's on top of him. They get the grab off. Matu will fall, but in comes Secret with the clean up. The nature trap bouncing around the whole lot of them. As this will be OG falling one by one by one. Saxa taken out by the Siege Creep. Thompson will be the only survivor on OG's side as he can TP out.
OG in return because of that. Secret just punching back every single time. They know that they can just respond to all of the fights. And look at Nisha. He's already on the prowl looking for somebody.
He's looking for mid one. Oh no. They're not going to give him any mercy. They're on him. Drag him back. Another death on the bat. Mid one just cannot get out on this map without Secret hunting him down.
They have 5 of the top 6 net worth now as... Yeah, it's 5. It's getting to the point of 5 cores now versus Sumail.
Hazai has been found, but with that blade mail, he's pretty tanky. He's going to again stand his ground. Pop the Nature's Wrath is going to come bouncing in. He is getting low though, going over the Rolling Thunder, but Yapso, he's able to put a stop to the Rolling Thunder. Comes with a hook shot, doesn't matter for Zai. Zai still goes down. OG will get the kill. This time round, not losing anything themselves, OG. As they're able to kill off Zai, they even try and jump forward aggressively onto Nisha, but Puppy's turned up. Mid one's coming in with the bots. He's got Lasso back up as well if he's able to close the gap. Trying to charge him with the Firefly, knocks back Yapso with the Flame Break. They'll be able to set up for another there. Mid one as he gets in and can now help the team push onto this tier 1 tower. So a little bit of a break there for OG where for the first time really they're able to get these kills without losing anything themselves.
Yeah, good positioning there. Nisha relatively low on mana, so he can't actually continue inside of that fight. But now Thompson,
he's sticking around.
Extremely aggressive positioning.
Ooh, and he's dead for that one. He's certainly dead for that one. He's not got enough astral steps to save him from that blunder.
As now, I think they can just make their way into the Roche Pit as Puppy. He has Medallion. He doesn't have the bugs up, but they have an Ursa and a Nature's Prophet. So should be pretty quick for them to pick. However, Rolling Thunder is up again.
Saxa's got to go for this. I mean, in a game where you're behind, Saxa's got to try and find a way of getting in with this Thunder. Already, though, Nisha starting to fire outside the pit. Zips in onto No-Tail. Saxa goes with the Rolling Thunder. They are low on mana on Nisha, but Yapso, he's got the coverage as he comes in with a hook shot. The cogs onto mid one, trapping the Bat Rider. Saxa does continue to keep Puppy locked down, but Puppy still gets the chance to pop the time lapse. Matthew's finished off Roche. He has the Aegis and he's ready to turn with the fight. Nisha's still alive as Saxa couldn't quite finish him. Mid one's trying to get him done with the Firefly, but Nisha will live with the one charge as Thompson jumps in, finally able to finish him. They get the kill onto the Storm Spirit, now focusing down Yapsor. Thompson, can he get another? He can. Yapsor will fall, but now Matu, he's beating into the Void Spirit. Thompson left with no further escape.
Zai is just doing Treants. He's just summoning Nature's Call. Treants tank the entire clips. They surround him. They get those kills, but it's Matumba Man who's really still just the big victor out of all this. Still has that Aegis.
Mid.
Yasha on top now too. Mid one.
He's gonna go for the lasso, but Matu doesn't care. He's, as you said, he's got his items, he's got his Aegis, and now he's just gonna turn and kill mid one.
Oh man. And an Arcane Rune bottom now for Nisha, while he bottles up Matumba Man up to full with a Urn charge as well. Nowhere's safe to farm. Look at where the Storm is positioned. Look where Ursa is. Bottom is not really safe. He's trying to push forward for this tower because it's the only safe place on the map at the moment. Nisha.
Oh, No-Tail. They're able to come in with the teleportation, and there's the setup. The telekinesis into the lasso. They've got the damage. They'll kill off the Storm.
The teleportation steal coming into play.
Lovely setup from No-Tail. Yeah, there's nowhere to remove it. I mean, as you say, though, just Puppey, it's his job to sit back and make sure that if any of them do get silenced and start getting brought down low, he can offer the save required. Nisha finds No Tail out alone. Another Bloodstone charge for him.
And he gets reset back to almost full mana from Puppey.
And he really doesn't lose anything at all for trying for them.
I feel like every time we see Ags Weaver, everyone's just like, oh, it's Frog, oh, it's Frog. Because just the reset is on such a low cooldown.
He found Thompson in the trees. Thompson was just chilling it. In the trees, he's pushed back by the cogs. He's getting blown up into the hookshot. Thompson's dead. He was just AFK in the trees. Nisha just stepped past him and was like, oh, hello.
Oh. But mid one, too speedy. He'll be able to get away. Sumail continuing to get that space and farm, but they're pinging him out now. Instead, they will find mid one.
They'll go for the easier kill first. Sumail's going to have the time to TP out.
Oh, the clumsy net by Matumba. And now a Satanic is done for the Ursa on top of an SNY.
Smoke. Still going as they step towards the pit. Thompson is going to have it come off him. So now they're aware of one another's positioning. Saxa playing with the idea of rolling in. He's not going to pop it quite yet. Now he commits. Jumps forward over to Yapsor. Yapsor has been trapped in his own cogs, but Saxa, he's actually not able to get close enough. Yeah, the bounces weren't actually hitting Yapsor. So Yapsor barely takes any damage at all, and now he's ready to go straight in with the hook shot. Big zip from Nisha. They've killed off No Tail now. Who does Nisha want to go for next? He's looking for Mid-One on the back. Mid-One pots the lasso, but the backup's in for Nisha as Zai is here. Nisha still has mana to get himself down off the high ground. Zips forward, looks towards Saxa. Time that was from Puppey, just trying to get Nisha some of that mana back.
Beautiful cogs by Yapsor there, reading Saxa's movement. And he's actually pinging Zai. He maybe wants to try to, but Zai is...
He's not killing Zai. He is not killing Zai.
The scan actually comes out. They scan.
They know he's in there.
They know top.
Oh, they know he's in there. They found him. Oh, he's got to run. Nisha's got all the mana to chase. The hookshot doesn't grab him, but Nisha's in with a vortex to cancel that TP. As you just cannot hide from Secret. There is no hiding to be done. Thompson, he'll make them work for it, but he cannot escape as Nisha and the gang take him out.
Okay, Matu. Yeah, I don't think you go for that one, mid one. Matu also has a cheese at the ready. Sumail versus Zai. There's a hex. He doesn't know. Zai has a hex.
Oh, he has a hex. Sumail will try. He'll try to fight to the death, but it will be indeed his death. And a free heal for Nisha as Puppey comes in with the time lapse.
He did not expect Zai to have a full hex at that. He just TP'd. He's like, yeah, there's no way to... Oh, no. Yeah.
3 games, back to back. It's not even close. Not close at all. I mean, you saw...
Up top.
Oh.
Another one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It has been for quite a long time.
Here comes
jumping into the base.
Double buyback. Can they turn this around? Can they punish Secret for diving in? Matu's going to be sent back up to full HP with the time lapse. He's still got a cheese ready to go. They'll drag him in. Pops the enrage. Pops the cheese. He's back up to full. He's still got the Satanic active. He's ready for another round on this one as he's diving forward. Jumps in onto Saxa. Saxa's down and out. Buys back straight away. Mid-One is zipped upon by Nisha. He will keep himself alive this time as Mid-One escapes. Pushing the high ground now. 32k lead. OG struggling to get anything done in this match, anything done in this series as a whole. A Secret just on the highest of forms. Once again, something that we're becoming very accustomed to see from this team. As that is Saxa dead. Die back on the Pango. 70 seconds, he's out. Secret will clean up the mid lane. They'll head down towards the bottom. OG, of course, they are going to still play on. This is the end of the line here for OG in this grand finals. They've got to give it their all. They've got to try, see if they can find themselves a miracle. But at this point, they're going to need more than one.
They can't even get a kill.
Again, the hex from Zai. It's out onto Mid-One. Mid-One goes down. Hook shot fall from Yapsor. Straight in onto Thompson. Thompson jumps over to the side, but Nisha's still got the mana to follow up. Zips in. 3 dead on OG. GG is called, and Secret are your champions of the Blast Dota Bounty Hunt. They do it with a 3-0 against OG in this grand finals, and every single game was so darn brutal, Fog. There was nothing close about this grand finals today, and I believe, if I'm right, this is the 5th grand finals in a row where Secret have just 3-0'd their opponents.